Hi guys, in this video we're going to show you how to meet Part E building regulations all from below without disrupting the apartment above. So we're in an apartment and our client is suffering from the noise from neighbours. They've got impact noise, airborne noise, all coming from that apartment above. The noise is coming from the walls and the ceilings. It doesn't meet Part E building regulations, and you can see there's not much ceiling height either. So in this video we're going to show you how to meet Part E building regulations from below, but also not taking up much ceiling height. We removed the ceiling and all the walls, and it uncovered a soundproofing attempt. What we found was resilient bars with 2 layers of sound block board on the ceilings, and on the walls it was the usual dot and dab plasterboard technique. Now what was unusual about this particular ceiling is it uncovered a particular type of insulation. It was like a blown insulation. Now this was blown in by someone at a later stage, maybe after the ceiling had been put in place. Now this didn't really get to every nook and cranny. We found a lot of voids which just didn't have any insulation, and it also formed like a mush down by where the resilient bars were. And because it formed a bit of a mush by the resilient bars, it actually compromised the resilient bars, which is why it didn't get a very good reduction in sound. We haven't got much ceiling height in here, so what we're going to introduce to you is a space-saving resilient bar system. So this is a product from iAcoustic. It's a mute clip system, and what you have is you have a unique clip system which goes between the joists. So that will go actually between the ceiling joists, and then you have a channel which will clip in place, and this system forms the resilient bar. So that will be positioned so the actual channel just sits probably about 5 mil below the joist, which allows when you fit your board, it won't compromise the joist. It will go past the joist, and this will give you a resilient bar, but the resilient bar is sat between the joists. And this is a really great space-saving system. Now what I like about the acoustic version is I think they really have concentrated on getting that rubber pad, that anti-vibrational pad, which is between the actual bracket and the clip, and they have absolutely nailed it on the resilience of that rubber, and that's why you're able to get such a good result with this particular product. So if you're looking for a space-saving resilient bar, check out Mute Clip at iAcoustic, because that will fit nicely between the rafters like that. When we removed the walls, it uncovered a dot and dab technique, and you should never use dot and dab technique when trying to treat a separating floor or ceiling, because this can actually make the noise worse. So you can improve the sound insulation from the separating floor above just by removing the dot and dab plasterboard technique. Now why is that? It's because this dot and dab technique here, it creates those pockets of void between the dollops of adhesive and the plasterboard, and the noise is actually channeling down the wall, resonating in the wall, and that is a key flanking area. So what we're going to do later on in this video is we're going to show you what you should put on the walls to reduce flanking noise up and down the wall, and what we recommend for the walls to get the best possible result when treating a separating floor. Okay, so I'm in another room where we've just started insulating. We've got a little bit more insulating to do, and it's really important, I must say at this point, to make sure the insulation goes all around all the channels in every area that can, but do not put any pressure on the channels, on the clip. We don't want to compromise the clips or the channels. The walls, I just want to show you this walls. This is a 25mm batten, and we've put these battens on, and we're going to insulate between the battens. So it's a 25mm insulation, 25mm batten, and then that will have a sound block board over it. One thing to note is it's very important to do the ceiling first. So the ceiling goes all the way in, sealed, airtight, isolated from the wall in the usual way, of course, and then do the walls. And that is the best way to reduce the flanking noise coming down the walls. It's been 4 weeks since we showed you the ceiling joists exposed and all the walls exposed, and I wanted to show you that all important finished result. So look at the result. We've done all the painting, decorating, we've done all the fixtures and fittings, including the electrical, plumbing, decorating, new skirting, new architrave, all new carpet refitting, and there's not much reduction in space. As you can see, we've still kept the original features of the ceiling. We've still kept those big nice oak beams exposed, and that's because we leveled out the ceiling, we did that space saving system. All the disruption was done in this apartment. There was no disruption to the apartment above, and we've met Part E building regulations from below. As for the actual noise reduction, our client doesn't hear the neighbours anymore. They've had a play around in some of the other rooms, and they've been walking around since the carpet's been refitted, and no one's heard the neighbours above. So what a fantastic result. So if you're a developer, builder, architect, and you have a project like this and you're looking how to meet Part E building regulations from below, and you don't have much space to play with, then please get in touch. You can book yourself a consultation directly from the Quiet Co website. So that's a Quiet Co consultation, one-to-one on your project. If you're a homeowner and you have a noise problem, maybe from a flat or apartment above, get in touch, book yourself a free noise diagnosis call, and I look forward to speaking with you soon.